This is week 2 of my Crucible challenge, where I'm practicing 90 minutes of Bowspring daily for 90 days. This was day 16. I had just finished my first 2 weeks and was specifically practicing the Bowspring posture while walking. So I was feeling the most sore in my hips, legs, and butt. At the start of each session, I talk about issues or discomfort I'm experiencing, and those priorities shape the session. Here, I told Lizette that while my legs did feel really sore, I was actually feeling the most restriction in my upper back between my shoulder blades. The front of my body felt really open, while my back felt closed and tight. In the Bowspring sequence or framework, opening and expanding the rib cage is the first step. So here in this session, we're really just returning to the beginning. This tightening and collapsing between my shoulder blades and the hollowing of the back of my lungs and rib cage is a little bit of a pattern for me. So I return to it quite often. When I feel embarrassed and small, all of that shamey stuff, this is one of the first places where I feel it in my body. This is where I shrink in, collapse, get small, get tight, and feel the most restricted. So overall, this entire session is about making space to breathe fully, and it starts with expanding and engaging my back so I can hold myself up rather than collapsing inward or leaning or propping myself up. In each pose, Lizette is giving me enough resistance that I have something to press into. This helps me feel this specific part of my body that I am engaging, that I'm expanding, and I find it really helpful to press into or push against something to engage specific muscles. Once I'm engaging the muscles and fascia in a way that's expansive, I hold that posture, and then Lizette works on the specific area where the fascia is restricted, tight, or knotted up. The fascia work is pretty slow, but it's interesting. So I've sped some of these sections up for an overall sense of the shape that we're working toward as we release and expand and release and expand. Wrapping up, I can feel more space and openness in the back of my ribs and shoulders. I'm using my back to support and hold myself up, but it's much more light and it feels like a lot less effort than before.